the first couple days have been with all the experience, and everybody kind of knows what to expect, don't they?
I think a little bit. Yeah, I think we definitely have a little better of an idea of what to expect being a more veteran-based team. This is the first time since I've been at Louisville that we have had an older roster. I feel like we've always kind of taken on the persona of being young, a little bit inexperienced, and learning how to play with each other and learning how to compete deep in the tournament and stuff. So it definitely is a little bit different. This preseason feels different already, but I think people are still adjusting really well to changes. Awesome job. They're asking a lot of questions. They're, like Danny said, they're great learners. You can already see the improvement they're making. And so they are going to be difference makers absolutely in this program. And as people and as players, for sure, they're already great teammates. And so it's exciting. I definitely like getting to experience being a veteran-based team.
Tori, talk just a little bit about the decision to come back. Obviously, there's got to be some excitement playing in front of fans again, but just kind of the things that went into the process of you deciding to return this year.
Yeah, like Danny said, it didn't take a whole lot of convincing when it got announced that everybody would be getting this year of eligibility back. I was pretty quick to decide after talking to my family a little bit. I just felt like no matter how well we would have done last year, we could have gone all the way. And I still feel like I would have wanted to still be a part of this program for another year. I just think that personally, I still have a lot of growth to make. And I trust that I can get so much better with the training that we have here. And I also just, I love this program. I love being a part of it, and I love the people in it. And I just, it's exciting that to have an extra year with them as people, but also on the court, I think we can do something really special. And it was pretty easy for me to see that and go ahead and decide to come back.
It is a tough. It's tough to start on the road, but it looks like a fun tournament. And as Danny said, it's good competition. Can you just kind of speak to the schedule? And you guys are going to get tested early, but you kind of have to do that in the non-conference, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I think something that we've talked about in the ACC, I think, is now realizing is our strength of schedule in preseason is going to be huge for ACC teams. I don't think the ACC is always given enough credit for strength of schedule. So having a tough preseason and getting a couple really strong wins at the beginning of the year goes a really long way throughout the rest of the year with seeding in the NCAA tournament, and just overall, it's beneficial to get challenged right away because we don't know exactly what we're going to see in preseason, but also in the ACC. A lot of ACC teams come back pretty similar, but nobody's ever the exact same. And so making adjustments quick, learning how to scout really quickly is going to be huge for all of us, especially newcomers. So I'm excited. It'll be fun to start on the road. It'll be different, but it is a great first tournament, and we'll definitely be challenged.
Talk about the opportunity to play Coach Bus Boom Kelly's alma mater, Nebraska, and then also how fun it will be to play Kentucky this year with that added little spice that they're the returning national champs.
Yeah, I mean, both of those matches are super exciting, and even more exciting, they're in the same week. I think getting Kentucky at home is super exciting. They're obviously reigning national champs and return great roster as well. And so I think just having that in-state rival is obviously there's going to be a lot around that, but I think we're also just excited to be challenged, to know that they're just another really good team on our schedule this year. And it's a great opportunity to see where we stand. You know, I think, like I said, we'll be challenged early on, but that week will be probably the most challenging or one of the most challenging throughout the year. So, and then playing at Nebraska, that's an atmosphere like none other, and I'm super excited to play in that atmosphere. The only other time I've really played somewhere similar is when we were at Texas in the NCAA tournament in 2019. So super exciting. I think there's a lot of extra stuff that comes along with those matches, with going back to Nebraska, Danny's alma mater, having Kentucky come here, them being national champions. But I do think that this team is going to do a really good job of keeping our heads on straight and just really focusing on the task at hand and not getting distracted by all the extra stuff that comes with those matches.
You know, Tori, with the 15-3 record last year, the ACC championship, do you kind of feel the target is on your all's back this year when you go into conference play?
I definitely, yeah. I think anytime you win anything the year before, you're going to have a target on your back. But I think there's a lot of other ACC schools that also feel like there's a target on their back. I know that there's big time transfers in the whole country, but some have come to the ACC, and that's awesome for the conference. I'm super excited. It's going to keep continuing to raise the level of play in our conference. But yeah, we definitely have a target on our back. But I think that's something to be proud of, and but be aware of, and know that we will always be expected to bring our A game every time we play, no matter who the opponent is. And that's why we talk about it always being a faceless opponent. Doesn't matter who we're playing. We need to approach the game the same way. We need to play our hardest, and just know that everybody's going to come at us with their best.
Nancy, you're muted.
Any other questions for Tori before we throw it to field hockey?
I'm good. Thanks, Tori.
Thanks, Tori.